Hello guys, welcome to part 2 of this one. Okay, so you can see here, once I logged in with Putty, I get this Putty alert asking me, am I happy with the key exchange? I am this, so don't hit return, it will just cancel it, but hit yes here for this. And when you hit yes, you'll see there your login screen, okay, has changed a little bit there as well. Okay, just so you'll be able to see it better, I'm just going to change the settings here. I want to make the font a little bit bigger, so I'll change the font. I'll bring it up to 14. Okay, and apply. Okay, things like that have just lost the connection. Okay, so let me just do that again. Okay, so I'll double click on that. Okay, and I'm getting login as I should have saved it there. Change settings. Just wondering why it kicked me out there. I'll apply. Okay, so I'm going to log in as EC2 hyphen user. Okay. Okay, it refused the key. Let me just have a look and see what happened there. Okay, I just thought of it there. I was using Ubuntu, so therefore I should have used the login as Ubuntu rather than EC2 user. Again, there's a couple of usernames. You'll find them there on the site, the AWS site. So UBUNTU. Ubuntu, and you can see there it's authenticating the key, and I'm now in as the Ubuntu user. Okay, so here I could just do an ls, see where I am. Okay, I can move around the direction, the cd backslash space backslash. Okay, exit there. Control C to cancel, just checking here. -S. Okay, and sorry, sudo -s here, the command I just issued was to let me in as root. Okay, once I'm in as root, I can see where I am here. I'm in home Ubuntu here, and I can just ls, nothing in the directory. I could just do CD to go back to the root there, but you know I'm here as root because I've got the root password here. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to install, let's say, a web server software on this. But before I do that, I will need to change a few of the security settings. Okay. On this. Okay, so I've chosen webmin as my just do an ls here, just make sure. What I want to do here is sorry, I'll just change it to my home directory, cd home here, ls, what have I got? It's an Ubuntu folder. I'm just going to use the webmin install script. So you can see here wget and get this script, and then I'm just going to run it. It's a control panel for a web server software. So I'll just first of all download that. Just do ls, see it's there. So there's my install script, and now I'm just going to run that. I can just copy the commands from here from webmin. And execute this. Okay, do I want to continue? Yes. Yes. I'm going to accept all of the defaults here just to speed things up. Okay, and we let that do its thing. I'll just pause while it's downloading and installing here. Okay, it's still installing here at the moment, but I just wanted to point out again, NGIX, you can see there it's removing that if it's installed before installing LAMP. What LAMP stands for is Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So these are the things we want to use on it. So I'll just you know, it will take a while depending on your connection speed. So therefore, mine's been running now for about 10 minutes. So I'll just pause it again and come back in when we're finished. Okay, hello. You can see here we're finished the install. So once the install is finished, I can now set the root password. If I go back here to thing, you can see here I've got the command to set the root password here. I'm going to copy this where XYZ is the password. And if I paste that in, okay, I'm just going to change XYZ here to something for me. So I'll just hide this bit here and that, and out of screenshot there, and I'll just put in my own password. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, I just had a network error there. I'm going to have to log back in and change that and do that command. Okay. Okay, now before I can log in, I need to change some security settings here. Again, I can get it from here, or else I can, it's really my inbound and outbound rules here that I want to change. Okay, I'm going to, again, I can do this better here from, if I come down here to security groups here, and again take the one I'm working with, which is Linux Web, this one here. That's an old one, I can get rid of them. And if you look at the, here's my inbound and outbound rules here. If I click on edit here, okay, you can see that SSH is open. I'm going to add a rule now. I can add a custom rule for HTTP and all that, but as this is just purely just to get this up and running, I'm going to put in all TCP. Okay, from anywhere. Okay, on this. Now this is very insecure. Okay, I really should put in the HTTP, FTP, whatever I'm using on this particular web server. But just to get us up and running, I'm just going to use the that there, and I'll come back and change that later on. Okay, so I'll just save rule. Okay, so you can see there it's saved correctly. And I'm going to do the same here for outbound rules. Okay, and you can see all traffic is set, so I'll just add the rule there for all TCP. If I'm going to do this, I should do it from, sorry, delete that one there. I should really do it for UDP as well. Say add a rule. I'll actually do UDP as well. All UDP from anywhere. Again, I'll save those rules. Actually, I'll put all UDP here on the inbound rules as well. All UDP from anywhere. Okay, and I'll save that rule. Okay, so now we're back in to, now that my server has been installed, what I need now, if I go back to instances, okay, here, and highlight my instance, you get, again, I just want to look at details here, And there's the public IP of this server here. So I'm going to copy that and paste that in here. Okay, so HTTPS colon / the IP address and the port number, so colon 10,000. Okay, and hit return. Actually, I'm just going to leave this to part 3. This video is getting a bit long, so I'll leave the logging into the site and the configurations of the site to video number 3, part 3. Okay, thank you.